CCG is a association of entrepreneurs and people are very passionate about health. We are a Philippine, nationwide, and international association as well, which is why we would be speaking in English with a little Taglish for the benefit of our friends who cannot understand Tagalog. CCG actually refers to the alignment of three heavenly bodies. It's an astronomical term. But for tonight, well, the three astronomical bodies are actually optimal health, optimal wealth, and optimal self, personal development. Well, in space, it's the Earth, the Moon, and the Sun. Tonight is actually optimal health. And we have a story interview, it's just a chit chat, nothing structured, but it is a phenomenal, exciting success story of disease reversal. We all know that so many people are plagued with diabetes, and we know that diabetes comes, of course, from all kinds of, maybe you have the genetics for it, but because of the number of people also who are overweight, that is the doorway to metabolic syndrome and diabetes. And tonight we're going to interview someone who has successfully reversed his diabetes, but not using drugs or invasive procedures, but more of a natural approach, a lifestyle kind of medicine. So before I put him on the spotlight together with me, let me just give you his background. Dr. Ruben Caragay is a prominent figure in the field of public health and community medicine. He served as the Dean of the College of Public Health at the University of the Philippines, Manila. He also became the founding dean at Bicol University's new medical school, which emphasizes community-based health education. Today, I was interviewing him a little bit earlier. Meron siyang bagong passion and activity he'll talk about. He's working with those who are elderly. Meron siyang project. He's now based in Manila, in the UP Village area. So please let us welcome with your virtual applause the person we are going to feature tonight, Dr. Ruben Caragay. Hello, Dr. Ruben. Good evening.
Hi, good evening.
Yes, we're happy that you have the time na we can interview you and ask your story. And how are you doing? How is your health? Good.
Fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
So tell me, you had elevated sugar and diabetes, but tell me what you felt, Dr. Ruben. Anong mga symptoms? May symptoms ba before you were diagnosed? Sige.
Okay. Actually, there are no symptoms, no. So for the past 20 years or so, my blood sugar has been around 5 to 6 millimoles per liter. But sometimes there were spikes up to 10 millimoles per liters, no. So actually, I did not feel anything. So I didn't take action.
Yes.
When there was a rise in sugar, I did not take any action until the first week of August of last year, when the sugar shot up to 16.8, which got me alarmed. And then my relatives and friends also noted that I was getting thinner. I used to weigh 130 pounds, but it went down to 100 pounds
Oh
last
my
year.
God. Napaka-drastic weight loss. That is 30 pounds weight loss.
Oh, yeah.
Is, is that the is that because of the sugar spike, the diabetes?
Yeah, yeah, I think so. And also, you know that there is sarcopenia among the elderly. There
Yeah,
is
the
low muscle mass. Yes.
wasting of muscle mass, which is
Yeah.
also present for in cancer. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you lost weight. What about yung well-being, your energy? How did you feel when your blood sugar or but it was just the same?
Yeah, it was just the same, and I attribute that to siguro my practice of qigong, which I will discuss later.
A bit, yeah. Okay. So what doc was your tipping point that you decided to take action? Was it because of the sudden spike or what happened? Yung tipping point. Mm-mm.
Yeah, the spike of blood sugar to 16.8. Yeah.
Yeah. I
So
medyo nagpanic.
yeah, I got scared of I know the complications of diabetes. So
Yeah.
uh,
I know I'm not, by the way, I'm not a doctor, but I know the complications of diabetes is nasisira ang kidney, you end up with dialysis,
yeah.
you can develop a liver cancer and amputation of limbs or stuff like that. So ano ba ang complications ng diabetes, Dr. Ruben?
Neuropathy. You get numbness, tingling sensation on the hands,
Oh,
yeah. Or sometimes in the and in the eyes. No? I had cataract extraction in 2014, but I don't know. It was due to diabetes or
oh,
getting old.
the others go blind, right? The others go
Yeah.
blind. Yeah, so there
Yeah.
are many complications. Uh, it is really like if you have a sickness, it makes the sickness 10 times worse. So it is
Mhm.
something that we do not want to just ignore and or accept. You mentioned earlier, Doc, na meron kayong lahi. You have the genetic background for diabetes?
Yes, my father was diabetic.
Oo. But Dr. Ben is not overweight. But mahilig kumain ng matamis? Did you like
Yeah.
sweets?
Yes, dati, previously.
Oh, could that have contributed to your high sugar?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. What about the carbs? Were you eating a lot of white rice, pancit, pizza?
Yeah, even brown rice, red rice,
Yeah.
uh, pasta. Yeah.
Okay. But not overweight, not overweight.
No,
So
I'm not.
he, Dr. Ruben Caragay decided to consult with another doctor of family medicine specializing in the reversal of lifestyle diseases, Dr. Rico Santos. And he consulted the two doctors now were comparing and learning from each other, I suppose. But Dr. Ruben, what lifestyle changes did Dr. Rico tell you to do? Paki-describe. Mm-mm. In
Yeah,
order to address the
okay.
diet. Go ahead. Yeah.
First of all, I met him through my friend Net Sultura,
Yes.
who suggested that I consult Dr. Rico Santos of Marikina.
Yes. Yes.
Our first meeting was online, and aside from meeting online, he started to send to me videos, leaflets of his Can Do Wellness program. I
Yes.
found the videos very informative. Those of doctors Olak, Tim Noakes, and especially Dr. Jason Fung. You know, so
Yes. Yeah.
uh, so I started this advice, which was to go into intermittent fasting of at least 12 hours a day. So sometimes
Yes.
it would go up to 22, but those instances were rare. It's 12 to
Extreme,
14
huh?
hours only, yes. 12 to 15 hours was okay for me.
Yes, yes.
And also to refrain from taking carbs. No? Also, it was a keto diet. High
Okay.
fat, moderate protein, no carbs, low carbs. Yeah.
Okay. High fat,
Mhm.
moderate protein, moderate or high protein,
Moderate
but,
protein,
but
although
very low carb. Yeah. Uh, the the ketogenic diet actually is very, very low carb. So, Dr. Ruben, I interviewed him earlier, stopped eating pasta, rice, bread, and
pancit, yeah.
pancit, and
Ice cream, soft drinks,
cakes and soft drinks. Lahat ba ng sweets? You stopped eating the sweets?
chocolates, mga ganun.
Yeah, chocolates. Wow,
Mm.
bilib din ako. How were you able to make those changes? Nahirapan
Uh,
kayo?
no, I did not have a hard time in
Uh, you're very disciplined.
follow, following the advice.
What
Yeah, because I was scared nga eh.
was it the fear na that motivated you to stop all these carbs? the
Oo, kasi I really like those food.
but
I have
yeah, ang galing naman, no?
to decrease my blood sugar.
Yeah, the desire to be healthier was stronger than the pleasure of food. Talaga naman, because when you have no when your health is affected, everything else suffers. Oh, you
Mm.
cannot live life pag may health issue. So you adjusted well to your diet. Congratulations.
You
Uh,
were asking me about cravings earlier. So
yeah,
actually, there were cheat days, actually cheat hours, not days, when I would take those bawal, no? But only also to see the effect on my blood sugar because I had well, I'm still using the Freestyle Libre. It was a very convenient device to monitor blood sugar, no, without pricking myself many times a day.
yeah. And then you also what do you call this? You notice that every time you ate a high carb meal, tumataas yung sugar. Ganun ba yun?
Ah, oo, more than 200.
Ah, talaga?
But,
Grabe, no? So people are different. Some people
mm,
they they eat carbs, but they don't sugar does not spike. Iba-iba
mhm.
din ang tao, no? Yeah,
But after 1 to 2 hours, the blood sugar goes down.
yeah. But that's amazing. You were able to fight the cravings. You were able to control change your eating habits. What else did you do in terms of
Um,
exercise? Yeah.
okay. Before exercise, I also follow the advice of Doc Rico to add supplements to my
Yes.
what I take. No? So I'm taking B vitamins, omega 3 fatty acids, advanced
Yes.
berberine, and Crompic Crompic Extra. Yeah,
Compre com com
Crompic Extra, which
extra,
is in
sorry,
red, chromium and vanadium, and
pollinate. Yeah.
some herbs. Yeah.
It actually helps control the blood sugar, right? Yeah.
Yes.
So Dr. Caragay was taking supplementation on top of the low carb diet. Okay. Because, well, we all know nobody can eat a perfect diet. Tell us about your exercise, Doc. What kind of exercise ang ginawa nyo?
Uh, Even before my sugar went up, I was doing qigong. They call it Chinese yoga. If you're familiar with Tai Chi, it is milder than Tai Chi. No? So you can do it sitting down, standing up, or even lying down. Yeah.
Mm, that's
So,
good. Tell me about yung consistency nyo sa exercise. How
uh,
often exercise?
it was not regular initially, but now I'm doing it regularly because of a research. We have a research being funded by the Philippine Institute of Traditional and Alternative Healthcare, which is under the Department of Health. And I'm doing it with my organization. It's the International Shenzhen Society. Shenzhen is a form of Qigong, and it was founded by a Chinese, Master Li Junfang. And we're doing the research together with the UP Manila National Institutes of Health, Institute on Aging.
Wow. So this is your new project now.
Yes, so actually we did the proposal almost more than a year ago, but it's only this year that it was approved and being given funding
Oh,
by.
wow. So Dr. Ben changed his lifestyle, his diet. He started taking high quality supplements. He started exercising the a form of yoga called qigong, and he is passionate about a new project that he is doing to help for the elderly. Tama ba, Dr.
Yes,
Ruben?
for the senior citizens, yes.
For the senior citizens. So meron siyang passion for that. Sabi nila,
And
you have to have a passion when you age. You
so
have,
we're going to measure balance because many of the elderly are losing balance. No? Then
yeah,
the fear of falling, the
okay.
quality of life, stress, socialization, because many elders are what, depressed, lonely, and
That's
also we'll be looking into the blood pressure and blood sugar also.
okay. What do you call this project again, Dr. Ruben? This one you're doing
Uh, the effects of qigong
a
on the
qigong
elderly, the
exercise.
senior citizens. Yes.
Oh,
There was an earlier study using Shenzhen meditation a few years
awesome.
ago among the pregnant women in at the College of Medicine of University of the Philippines and the PGH. And the
Oh,
results were very, very good.
oh, really? Of course. I think any form of exercise is very helpful, even for diabetes, to
Yes.
for disease or for longevity. You need to be moving. Now tell me, Dr. Ruben, tell me about your stress management. May role ba yan sa pag-ano ng diabetes, pag-control ng diabetes stress?
Yes, I found out no by use when I monitor my blood sugar. I found during stress times that the blood pressure goes up. So as I mentioned, qigong can help.
With the relaxation.
Yes, because it balances the emotions.
Oh,
In
that's
Chinese medicine, the heart is not only an organ that pumps blood; it is also the house of the mind. So it
oh,
can
really?
the mind.
That's
Yes.
that's good. Yeah. What about sleep? Kamusta? How was your they say
Uh,
sleep is an important factor. How was your sleep?
I have no problems in sleeping. I usually take a nap, although sometimes more than 1 hour in the afternoon after lunch.
Yeah. Okay. Now, How do you feel now? Now the blood sugar of Dr. Ruben is normal according to the doctor. So he has reversed his diabetes. It's normal. How do you feel now? What and tell us what happened during the Christmas season with all the eating.
Yeah, so I started with 16.8 last August. It went down to, after more than a month, it went down to just 7. So I was amazed, and it was beyond my expectation. I thought it would just go down to about from 16 to 14 to
Yes,
12, but it went
dramatic.
down to 7. Yes, and
And
now this month
yeah,
it's 5.8 uh,
wow.
millimole
So
per liter.
and that the from 16 to did you say 7 or 6?
Yeah,
That
7, 7. Yeah, 7
it
after
happened in a little more than a month.
more than
Very fast results. You really are you really followed the regimen of Dr. Rico, ah? Pero may cheat days din 'yon?
may daya-daya.
May daya-daya pa 'yun. Oh, wow. Eh, kamusta naman nung holiday season? Were you able to control?
Yes. Although I took salad
Um,
also.
okay.
Mm.
So you were not tempted to have the pansit and the all the kakanin?
Ah,
Yeah.
konting spaghetti lang mga ganun.
So konti lang, may konting ano. So how was tell us about your being coached by Dr. Rico? Why is it important to have somebody teaching you?
Okay, so even if I'm my doctor, I still need the coach. So we do it by ano na lang, by text or messenger,
Yeah.
because I only saw him once. So
It-
it was online in August, and then after 3 weeks, I saw him in his clinic with my wife.
you went to his clinic face to face.
Yes, face to face. Yes.
Yeah, ang
So that's
galing.
why I learned more. I learned more about diabetes, insulin resistance, the metabolic syndrome, and what else? Oh, okay, that was the time when I started to use the Freestyle Libre.
What's the freestyle?
It's a device. There is pricking, no, because there is a sensor which you put at the
I
back of
see.
your upper arms, and you
Yeah.
have a reader.
Uh-uh. I see.
Reader detects the blood sugar. So it's I think interstitial sugar, blood sugar that is taken instead of the usual capillary blood sugar if you're pricking your fingers.
I see. It's a continuous glucose monitoring device. Thank you. As I said, I'm not a doctor. I'm just very curious about how people reverse these diseases. And of course, Dr. Ruben has been a great example for this. So now that you have normalized your sugar, you've reversed your disease, how do you feel? Did you gain weight now?
Yes, I've started to gain weight. I'm about 105 pounds now. So I expect to gain
Oh,
more,
still
more
under.
pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any other changes now that you've normalized, this, you're back to normal?
Yes,
More,
I used to have during my medical student days, I had high uric acid. So I sometimes when I eat, like for example, dinuguan or internal organs, I would have this gout, gouty arthritis, the attacks. So
yes,
so I had to take celecoxib or
painkillers.
allopurinol to decrease the uric acid. But when was this? Last September, it went down, no? And
It,
went down the uric acid. But this January, it went up again. And I of course, I thought I because I was eating anything now. So I might have eaten something to increase the uric acid. So I intend to watch
Yeah.
my diet again.
Yeah, konting cheating, huh? Anyway, so you had an improvement of gouty arthritis.
Mhm.
You've started putting on weight. Um, you are not on any diabetes medication anymore. No
No,
more. And
no,
uh, do you have other comorbidities like hypertension or kidney disease? Or wala.
no.
No.
Creatinine is good. I don't have any hypertension. The blood pressure is 110 to 120 over
Do you
80.
take Wow. Do you take a blood pressure medicine, maintenance meds?
No,
Wow. So you're pretty okay, doc. You will get your 100,000 at 100 years old.
totally.
Because in CCG with our partner Neutralite, which is the largest vitamin food supplement in the world, our goal is to help you and educate the public on how to create a long health span, not just lifespan. You could live to 100, but with very poor quality of life, meaning you're in a wheelchair or you're in a hospital bed for many years. Or you could live long, healthy, happy, running around like a young person together with your grandchildren. So, our goal is to help people have that health span, not just lifespan. And of course, what we're going to, before we show you some videos and we're going to go on maybe some Q&A. If you have any, you type your questions. Ryan will help me go through the questions. Final message. What message do you have for people out there? Dr. Ruben Caragay, our distinguished doctor of public health. What can you say to people out there who are experiencing or battling diabetes?
Well, if you have symptoms of diabetes, you might, or high blood sugar, fasting blood sugar, or fasting insulin, you might want to try intermittent fasting and keto diet. But I would advise that you consult a knowledgeable doctor whom you can trust, like Dr. Rico, and who
Yes,
can also
yes,
coach with.
yes. Okay. So we had a comment here that they thought that this would be a lecture by Dr. Ruben.
No,
Actually,
I'm a
he
patient.
he is the patient,
Yeah.
and this is a success story interview. If you would like to learn about the details of reversing it, what was the program and all, please go back to the person who invited you and get connected to Dr. Rico Santos, who has videos and talks about this because he was the one who coached and helped Dr. Ruben. In the meantime, please, your questions are welcome. You just chat. But we're going to go to show you 3 videos of the important Neutralite, our corporate partner, Neutralite videos that were highly recommended by our doctor, Dr. Rico Santos. Neutralite is the #1 vitamin food supplement in the world. It is the only company that grows, harvests, and concentrates plant from its 100% certified organic farms. So here are the short videos. Then we go to Q&A. Yeah.
Your metabolism becomes even more important as we age. Support a healthy metabolism with Neutralite Glucose Health. Support already healthy glucose levels and help your body efficiently metabolize carbohydrates, fats, and protein. With plant-powered nutrients including Garcinia, Gymnema, and parsley, grown on our own farms and partner farms. So you can support a healthy metabolism today and every day. Nutrilite. Plant, grow, thrive.
A lot of us lose steam around 3 p.m. Don't let fatigue block you. Before the back and forth. Before the endless meetings. Before the commute. Before you're on your way. Before you start your day. First thing in the morning. Introducing Nutrilite Vitamin B Plus Food Supplement, a bi-layered tablet made with natural spirulina and packed with all 8 essential B vitamins used by the body to help fight fatigue. One dual-action tablet releases 2 B vitamins instantly, then 6 more, slowly and steadily over 8 hours, contributing to normal energy-yielding metabolism, so you can be at your best to the end of each day. Don't let fatigue block you.
Omega-3 fatty acids are the building blocks of every living cell in our body, supporting heart health, brain and vision health, and joint flexibility and mobility. But omega-3s are not produced by our body. To get what your body needs, the American Heart Association recommends at least 2 servings of fatty fish per week. Nutrilite Omega-3 supplements use an innovative, high-quality fish oil formula, naturally sourced from ocean fish, like sardines, anchovies, and mackerel, to deliver specially formulated ratios of 2 important omega-3s, EPA and DHA. Nutrilite Balance Health Omega supports brain and eye health. Nutrilite Heart Health Omega supports healthy blood flow and heart function, with no fishy aftertaste common in other omega supplements. Nutrilite, the world's #1 selling omega supplement brand and the world's #1 selling brand of vitamins and dietary supplements.
Okay, thank you so much. Again, our corporate partner is Nutrilite, and I am Olivia Fernandez Bernabe, co-founder of Syzygy, a community of entrepreneurs and friends who believe so much in being healthy, being wealthy, and of course, personal growth, being wise. So I'm trying to see, Ryan, if there are any questions tonight. And I don't see any questions. Do you, Ryan or Romina? So I think just to summarize, what we learned tonight from Dr. Ruben's sharing is, if I may put it simply, disease reversal is simple, particularly diabetes. Many people can't believe that diabetes can be reversed, but more and more today, we're learning it can, just like in the story tonight. And mainly, the important factors that Dr. Ruben Caragay shared with us was a very low-carb diet. I don't know how many grams of carbs. Maybe you should consult with a doctor because iba-iba tayo. There is a low-carb diet and there is a keto diet, which is very low carb. So it depends. Everyone has a different case. Like me, even if I eat carbs, it doesn't really spike my sugar, but I'm careful too. We also learned about the presence of intermittent fasting or scheduled eating. You know, fasting has a negative connotation. So let's just say scheduled eating or restricted eating. You would eat only within a 12-hour window. And in the case of Dr. Caragay, he also would not eat from 12 to 15 hours. That kind of restricted eating. Intermittent fasting has been very helpful for weight management, for disease reversal, and even for anti-aging because it promotes the growth hormone. We also learned about supplementation. that it is important to take natural supplements during the time of disease reversal, because your body definitely needs those supplements. And if you are restricting the time you eat and what you eat, you could be needing these additional supplements. We also learned about exercise, which is so important. Particularly, see, Dr. Ruben promotes Qigong, which is a form of Chinese yoga, stretching, balance, breathing, meditation. And I myself, I do yoga 3 times a week at home. And also he talked about feeling so much better after just about a little more than a month of doing these things and restricting his carbs, feeling so much better, blood sugar normal in a little bit more than a month, yung arthritis, wala, and no numbness, and very, very healthy, pretty much from head to toe, si Dr. Ruben. And of course, kasama na rin doon ang good sleep and management of stress. So thank you so much. I think we have one question before we end. By the way, we're going to have breakout rooms, so you can get together with the people who invited you and just say hi, hello. Can lack of sleep contribute to high blood sugar? That was the question. Can lack of sleep, Doc, contribute to high blood sugar?
Who will answer? Doc Rico?
Ano po? Ano po?
Si Doc Rico ba sasagot, because I don't lack sleep and I don't have high blood pressure.
Yeah, Doc Rico would know that because, correct, Dr. Rico is the one who studied extensively about the reversal of particularly diabetes. Ang dami niyang videos, books, and lectures, and it's really a passion of Dr. Rico. And here are some comments, Doc, from Nerissa Punsalan, visiting Pinas next month. Apparently, she's from abroad, and that she will be happy to meet with Dr. Ben again to get a better understanding of how I can apply his ways here in my location. She must be a friend or a student, Nerissa Ponsalan.
We used to work together in a community health program.
I see.
Laguna.
She must know Net also, Net Sultura. Okay.
Yes.
And from Alex Dandasa, thank you, Doc. We are classmates with Doc Rico's program. Oh, yes. Alex Dandasan is in his early 30s. He already had a stroke and he already had hypertension, but he has reversed that and he lost so much weight now. He's a different man compared to when he was so many pounds and kilos heavier. Congratulations, Alex. And Mocha, thank you for sharing your success stories. Great to see you here again via Zoom. Sabi ni Matet. And I'm sorry, Mocha, I missed your message. Thank you for sharing your experience. So nagte-thank you silang lahat, Dr. Ruben.
You're welcome.
He says you're very inspiring because the rules are simple, what to do, but few people can have the conviction to actually fight for it and do it. Yung iba bumibigay. They go back to their old ways. So dapat talaga lifestyle change. And Mocha Rayala says, Tito Ruben is my colleague's dad. And he is an expert in acupuncture pala, Dr. Ruben. Yeah, see, Mocha Rayala knows you. Her colleague is you. You are the dad of her colleague. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Join us again. We have a very interesting interview next week with another doctor. You'll know more about it. Every CCG Optimal Health is Sunday at 8 for about 45 minutes. We get together and share ideas. Thank you. God bless. Thank you, Dr. Ruben. Maraming
You're welcome. Yeah.
And for the rest of you, we'll see you in the breakout room. Thank you.
Stay safe.
Stay safe, everybody. Thank you po.